What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today in this video, as you can see by the title, we are installing a turn signal and horn kit with a switch from Kemimoto. Shout out to Kemimoto for sponsoring today's video, and a huge thank you to them for sponsoring today's video. We're going to be installing that in the video today. So this intro is being shot after the fact of we filmed it. I didn't get to shoot an intro up there when we did the install, but myself, my buddy Nick, and my buddy Taylor are all installing this on Nick's Teryx4. So let's go ahead and jump into the video. All right, so this is everything that's included in the kit here. We've got our turn signals here, really beefy and nice turn signals here. Got 4 of those, and the direction for the turn signals is going this way, so it goes outwards towards the end of the triangle. Got all the wiring, all the beefy wiring, everything's labeled so you know which side to put it on. You got your nice horn here, really nice horn. I think it's 110 decibels. If I'm wrong, I'll flash it up on the screen somewhere. We got our control box here, which if you guys watched my video on my turn signal kit install, this will look very familiar. The control box, it's got a little fuse on it if it blows. The main connection and the battery hookups. And then here is the star of the show, the big giant beefy switch. Really, really nice switch, really heavy duty. It's got the horn on the end here, and it's really nice. So that's everything it comes with. It comes with a couple clamps, and it comes with some hardware and stuff to install. Well, that's pretty much the entirety of the kit. And you also get an installation instruction manual, which we're not going to be following that much. But tools you'll need, I don't really know tool-wise. We're just going to be guessing here and pretty much following what I did for my install video, which was just a drill, step bits. You might be using some of this stuff just to coat the wiring or cover the wiring up. It's already pretty thick wiring covers on there, but we might use it as an extra precaution. Some wiring ends if we need it, and some self-tapping screws. But I do believe it comes with some self-tapping screws, as you guys can see. So we might not need those. Those are just extras. So let's go ahead and start installing. All right, so the first thing that we're gonna do is take this control box here. We're gonna mount it right here on the inside of the hood of the Teryx. We're just gonna mount this right here. That way we can have our main wiring harness for all of our turn signals over here. And then this will be for our battery, which is over here, but we have long enough cordage to go down there. And this is gonna be our next pane of wiring up the actual switch for the turn signals. So I'm gonna go ahead and install this into the right here, and then we can get our switch wired up. All right, so we've got our control box set up there. You can see it up there. We're going to go ahead and install the switch. Now, you just take your C-clamp or your band clamp, run it through here, and it comes with a little rubber mat that goes on the inside of the clamp so it doesn't rub or anything while it's on the steering shaft. And we're gonna install this to the best of our ability. It's kind of hard with this one since this one's adjustable and it's not just a straight shaft. So it's gonna be kind of difficult, but we're gonna go ahead and install it, and we'll come back and show you guys what we've done. All right, we got the turn signal switch in place. Everything works. Horn on the end, really nice. Use the band clamp, and it's got that little rubber grommet underneath it. Now we just got to run the wiring for it. All right, so we had to move the control box from here to give the cord or the cable slack for the switch itself. But we're all installed via the switch, the cable. It's all behind all of this stuff. Whenever you're doing this, make sure you have somebody with you, so one person can hold it up, one person can plug it in. There it is back there. So we're all good to go. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna re-put all this stuff in, and then we'll go ahead and hook it up to the battery, I believe. All right, so we're gonna leave the power disconnected for now. We're gonna wait till that's the final step. Got the box mounted in there. Got all of our pieces back on. Now we're going to move on to the main. All right, guys, so I apologize for not showing more in depth on this turn signal
install, but we've taken apart the center console of the T-Rex and are running our wire underneath all of our dash components so we don't see any exposed wires. So then we can go ahead and install them to the rear of the T-Rex.
All right, so we got the rear ones on. Nice and tidy, right? Come underneath here. The wiring is tucked up. We made some, we put some conduit around it. I ran it underneath here. That's for the driver's side. Passenger side, it's right here as well. Just goes along the wiring harness all the way back there. Just comes up through here. This is some of the wiring here. It runs up through the dash. You don't have to do it this way, but this is just the easiest way for us to do it. All right, so I put the fronts right here, put it all in. He's finishing up the wiring up top. Got this one in over here. We're putting it on the battery down there. Everything's all wired in. We're just ready for the final test now. Got the dash all hooked back in together as well. Yes, sir. What? Turn signals are done. To the right one. Very nice, very nice. Hear the horn? Damn. To the left? Hell yeah. Looks really good. Hazards on there? Hell yeah. Hell, that looks pretty sick. Give that horn a little honking. Hell yeah. And there you have it, guys. That was the complete installation of the Kemimoto 3-in-1 turn signal kit with horn and a switch. I know we didn't really go in depth as much as I did on my own turn signal kit install on my Ranger, but we were kind of in a time crunch. Me and Taylor were heading out of town to come back home because we had to work the next day. But thank you guys so much for watching the video. Hit the like, comment down below, subscribe for more videos like this, and a huge shout out to Kemimoto for sponsoring today's video. Peace.